Blue poncho.
Alrighty, welcome in, guys, to another No Huddle. In this episode, we are previewing the Week 18 matchup where the 11-5 Dallas Cowboys are headed to Philly for a Saturday night game versus the 9-7 Philadelphia Eagles. As always, Triggered, that's me. My No Huddles are designed to get you ready for the game. I come at you quick with no commercials. We'll get you in and out of here so you can get on with your weekend. Let's go ahead and start where we always do with those notable injuries. So linebacker Micah Parsons, left tackle Tyron Smith, cornerback Trayvon Diggs, all in COVID protocol here. A lot of these, I think Tyron and Trayvon were just recently added. So 3 huge pieces for the Dallas Cowboys that are going to be missing this game. COVID's been wrecking a lot of the league. A lot of leagues gone virtual. It's very hard to get a solid feel for who's going to be playing, especially when you look at this game with both teams having clinched. Another notable thing here, Tony Pollard with his foot injury is going to be out of this game. Nothing overly concerning. He's just resting. The Cowboys will be hosting a playoff game at the very worst next week as the 4 seed. They can improve on their seeding, but I highly doubt the Cowboys will get out of the 4 spot based on who's playing who this weekend. Keys to this game. Penalties. I've said that the Cowboys should stay on schedule and play discipline, but penalties. The Cowboys have 122 penalties. That leads the NFL. It's not even close. They are the worst. When you look at the best team in the NFL, that would be the Bengals. They have 68 penalties. So the Cowboys almost doubling them up, where the Cowboys are closer to 8 penalties per game than they are actually 7. If you compare the penalties to other NFC contenders, look at the Packers. They're actually the second fewest at 69. The Rams have 73. Tampa, 95. San Fran, 96. Even the Eagles and Cardinals, they're closer to 100. The Cowboys, the 122, it's just it's a really nasty thing to see. They play undisciplined football, and it is a huge key in this game. It's going to be a huge key next week in the wildcard game. Next, the running game. Last week, the Cowboys had 45 yards rushing. 45 yards. Yeah, come on. The production from Zeke in this game is going to have to be early. I would imagine that he's going to get pulled sometime later toward the latter part of the game. Now, Steele will be in for Tyron Smith, and what I would expect, Steele has actually played well this year. I would expect the running game to actually produce more than the 45 yards. Even though the Eagles are very stout against the run, I would certainly hope the Dallas Cowboys can get that running number up. And then last key here, make sure you stay ready for next week. Like I said earlier, it's almost a shoo-in. The Cowboys are going to be the 4 seed. At the end of the day, the Dallas Cowboys should focus on getting out of this game as healthy as they can so they can be ready for their home game next week. And how do I see this game shaking out? Boom. I have the Eagles winning this one 27-20. I think the Eagles win on their ground game, which will be completely different than how they played us last time on that Monday night game. They were a completely aerial team that night. And I do believe the Cowboys will pull players. The Eagles have something to play for. They can improve their seeding, and they are playing on a Saturday, so they really have a chance to improve their seeding. I think they're going to give it all they got with their run game, even though they are, they've got their own COVID and injuries on their side too. But I still think the Eagles will pull this one out in the end, 27-20. So there you have it, guys. That is my prediction. You can leave yours below. Any comments or questions? I appreciate you guys, all of you. Special shout out to my most loyal viewers. You guys know who you are. Much love. Peace.